Are you dreaming of owning your own home someday? Well, you're not alone. But the first step towards that dream is saving up for a down payment. So today we're going to give you 10 tips on how to do just that. Tip number 1. Set a specific savings goal and create a plan to achieve it. This will help you stay motivated and focused on your goal. Determine how much you need to save for your down payment, and then create a budget that allows you to save a set amount each month. Use a savings calculator to help you figure out how much you need to save each month to reach your goal by a certain date. Tip number 2. Track your expenses to identify areas where you can cut back. Do you really need that daily lotto, or do you just want it? Small sacrifices can add up to big savings. Consider cutting back on discretionary spending, like eating out, subscription services, or shopping for non-essential items. Use a budgeting app to help you track your spending and identify areas where you can cut back. Tip number 3. Reduce your debt and avoid taking on new debt. Debt can eat away at your savings and make it harder to achieve your goals. Pay off high-interest debt like credit cards or personal loans as quickly as possible. Consider consolidating debt to a lower interest rate or negotiating with creditors for a payment plan. Tip number 4. Look for ways to earn extra income, like picking up a side hustle or selling unwanted items. Remember, every little bit helps. Consider selling items you no longer need on online marketplaces or picking up a part-time job or gig that fits your schedule. Use your skills to freelance or offer services on sites like Fiverr or TaskRabbit. Tip number 5. Automate your savings by setting up automatic deposits into a separate savings account. This takes the guesswork out of saving and helps you stay consistent. Consider setting up a separate savings account specifically for your down payment savings. Set up automatic transfers from your checking account on payday, so you don't have to think about it. Tip number 6. Use cashback apps and credit cards that offer rewards for purchases to save money. Just make sure to pay off your balance each month to avoid interest charges. Look for credit cards that offer cashback rewards for purchases, or sign up for cashback apps like Rakuten or Ibotta. Use them for everyday purchases, and then transfer the cashback rewards to your down payment savings account. Tip number 7. Consider living in a less expensive area or downsizing your current living arrangements to reduce your housing costs. This can free up more money to put towards your down payment. Look for ways to reduce your housing costs, like moving to a smaller apartment or renting a room instead of a whole apartment. Consider living in a less expensive area with a lower cost of living. Tip number 8. Save your windfalls, like tax refunds or bonuses, towards your down payment. It can be tempting to splurge, but remember, you're working towards a bigger goal. Use unexpected windfalls like tax refunds, work bonuses, or gifts towards your down payment savings. Resist the temptation to spend it on non-essential purchases. Tip number 9. Avoid dipping into your down payment savings for non-essential expenses. Keep your eye on the prize and resist the urge to spend your hard-earned savings on impulse buys. Avoid dipping into your down payment savings for non-essential expenses like vacations, shopping sprees, or dining out. Stay committed to your goal and keep your focus on achieving it. Tip number 10. Explore down payment assistance programs or alternative financing options. There are several programs available that can help you achieve your dream of owning a home sooner than you thought possible. Look for programs offered by state and local governments, nonprofit organizations, and even some employers that can provide assistance with down payment and closing costs. Additionally, alternative financing options like FHA loans or USDA loans can be more accessible with lower down payment requirements. So there you have it, 10 tips to help you save for a down payment on your dream home. Remember, it takes time and dedication to save for such a big goal. But with these tips and a little bit of effort, you can make it happen. But before you go, we like to remind you to hit the like button if you found these tips helpful. It helps us to know what type of content to create and lets us know that we're on the right track. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more tips on personal finance and achieving your goals. We'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions in the comments section below. Thanks for watching.